of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down. We're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Staley. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
4-2 Spider. Lion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Squirrel.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Cut it. Easy. Flex.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Look at that. He's still going. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the back. And the visitors stuffed for no gain. An inspired crowd here tonight.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Direct snap to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going and they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Tuna. 29-2.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Staley. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
Ready,
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Spider. Ringo. Yankee blue. Go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down.
6-9-1, Gators far. Reload. Get set. Alert, alert.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Dawgs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Or it's snapped to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dawgs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the ground, it's Hill. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richards.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We go with a direct snap. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to scramble. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, we keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Tailback with another carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Dawgs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this time it's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Direct snap to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. They go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A strong fight back.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receiver in motion now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pass here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
At the 2-yard line. First and goal, Georgia.
On the set.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 21, Georgia 17.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Hill. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Not able to connect. Incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
You missed it. Field goal. No good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket. Black 24. Black 24.
Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Hands off to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled there by the defense. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Ready.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
42, Spider. Now. Go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Hey, Cam.
On the run, it's Riley. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Ball's out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on first down. He stays alive. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game.